outdoor rated faux moss and stone outdoor animals. Now, you could put them on a hearth and use them indoors if you so desired, but this all started to become this remarkably popular fad about 2 years ago, and the leader in this is our first guest. Her name is Barbara King. Barbara owns a business that is an absolute destination shop for anyone who loves lawn and garden. It's called the Valley Forge Flower Shop, and it is this giant barn that is, every time I go in there, it's a different wonderland because she's always refreshing her merchandise and creating new things, and it's just fun. Well, she brings her creations to us now. I happen to have the duck, but there are other critters and animals in this collection as well, and they're priced at less than $29. In this swan, there's a little over 400 pieces. We have an owl, which I know is very limited with less than 100. We've got a rooster, and we have a lamb. We did have a hedgehog and a frog, but they're gone. So let me bring my friend in and be able to say hello. I am so glad, Barbara, that you had an opportunity to spend a little time with us today. How are you?
Oh, I love it. You know, this is the time of year that we are all dying for spring and freshness and redecorating those areas that maybe had some Christmas decorating look bare now.
Yeah.
These are a great way to go fresh, spring, sculptural, whether it's in your garden or even in your house. I love this lamb. This lamb, she is laying down. That lay down uh, leg there that's folded underneath her. And then we did the magnesium faux rocks, and they are done in such different colors and variations of sizes that they feel real, they look real, but then that texture and the brightness of the spring green moss. And I don't know if you can see it, I'll get a little closer. Even his eyes, that little sleepy lamb eye is just so adorable. So I think you can tell that one's one of my favorites there. I'm going to move him in just a bit so you can see him. And then the owl. I do love owls. I have a little bit of an owl collection, but this owl is something that in front of my vegetable garden,
Uh-huh.
I have him right on the fence post. He just looks like he is watching over, and I am hoping that I hope maybe the little critters that are nibbling at my lettuce,
Scares them
maybe
away.
this adorable guy will scare him away.
There's 6 dozen of those in the owl, Barbara, and then they're gone. By the way,
Okay.
on TV you can't get an essence of how hefty something might be, but these do have some weight to them. It's not like
Yeah.
plastic that's going to, blow through your yard. And I remember when we were doing creatures with you that were all moss, and that was nice.
Mhm.
But now these extra touches kind of break some of that up. And these are all hand painted, individually, one by one, at a price of less than $30. Today is actually the very first day that I've ever been able to present them at this low of a price. They're gorgeous. This flocking has become the hottest little rage in outdoor decorating, but nobody does it as well as Barbara King. Look how cute this
Oh,
is.
thank you. Thank you, Dan. I just love the way the light catches that moss. You'll see that it actually looks like real moss
Yeah.
because it has the different tones when the light hits it. The hand painted beak there just gives it so much personality. But adding the stone to these pieces just made them have even more dimension. I was able to get such character in these pieces all the way around, even to the backside, to the side, wherever you put this rooster, whether it's
Yeah.
on the kitchen island, right there on the countertop, or as a centerpiece on the table. I think they are really, really fabulous. You're going to want to touch them. And that's what I saw customers doing in
Yeah.
our store.
They pet
They
them.
would go up and they're petting them because they are, something you can just see with your eyes has texture, and then you feel it. You're like, oh, wow, this is amazing. The swan that you have there, I think the swan makes a beautiful centerpiece on a coffee table or a dining table. It's not going to disrupt the visual of whoever is sitting across from you at a dining table. I love some of our customers have done almost a nest out of a grapevine wreath and sat this beautiful swan in the center. And again, every piece, no matter what angle you're looking. All
I
right.
hope I
And
hope I didn't offend
this
the swan by
owl,
referring to her as a duck earlier.
I heard
My bad.
you
There's
corrected it right
four
away.
dozen left in the owl, 400 left in the swan. You're coming back a little bit later on in the program with something else, aren't you?
We are. I
Yeah.
can't wait to show you these beauties behind me. And look how great the swan and the owl look with our blue azure salvia coming up next.
Perfect. This